All right, we're now joined by Thomas Bordeleau ahead of this weekend set against Colorado. Boards, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm excellent. Just getting stoked for this weekend. And I was obviously stoked for you as you were able to get back from injury that held you out in the early parts of the season and training camp. Just tell me, man, how frustrating was that for you to have to deal with an injury?
Yeah, really frustrating. It was definitely hard, but uh, stuff happens, and it could have been worse. I could have had nothing, but at the end of the day, it's just another test, and just a bit more adversity, and nothing I can't bounce back from.
Yeah, no, because I was like thinking off the top of my head, and I was like, I couldn't really think of anything, major that you'd had to deal with recently. Is every injury is different, but were you just kind of like, all right, like I'll bounce back from this, we'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was tough because it was at a really tough moment. Like it was literally the last day of practice, and actually we had it was the first day of the preseason games. It's just sorry, and then it was the first day of the preseason games, and uh, I was on the squad that wasn't playing, and we were practice that morning, like a real practice.
Hmm.
That practice that I got injured, so it was just tough to knowing that I wouldn't be able to have a preseason game in or anything. So, yeah, I mean, these last couple of games have been good. It's kind of been my preseason a little bit, not really because I'm jumping right into things, but and I want to help the team win because now it's important. But yeah, it's kind of just been yeah, I didn't have a training camp, so yeah.
But you look good though. I mean, you jumped right in. It looked like,
Yeah, I feel good.
like you were finding your stride. That's like you said, there's no preseason for you. Kind of jump right into it. But do you feel pretty good about your game right now?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think just a little bit of timing, and obviously I would like to, get my scoring touch back quick. And but the chances are there, and I feel good on the ice. I feel like as good of in shape as I've ever felt, if not better.
Hmm.
I feel like it's just going up too. So yeah, I'm feeling good, and we did, thanks to all the guys with the Sharks and who we did my rehab with, and we were really on top of things like during camp and after my injury, so it helped me to be back stronger. Yeah.
No, that's good, man. That's the point. You always want to bounce back and be able to get rolling. Was there anything that you saw beyond, like you said, scoring touch? Like, was your conditioning where you hoped it would be getting right out there, or did you feel it, especially in that first game?
First game, I like my legs were heavy in the first period, but again, I did so much leading up to that no, it wasn't an issue at all. I think the biggest test was maybe the first team practice, like the first actual like hour and a half practice. I was maybe am I going to be a bit more tired the next day? Yeah, but there's nothing I couldn't handle.
Yeah, and then for the team going through that two-game weekend set in Iowa, the first game they score a goal 15 seconds in, and it's just kind of like, oh, that's not the way you want to start off a game. And then in the second game, you guys got down 2-0, but then it seemed like you guys had a great push to get back into it. And then completely against the run of play, they got a goal that made it 3-0 before you guys could start fighting your way back into it. Is it stuff that you guys just want to wipe from your memory, or is there a learning? Did you have to take some lessons from those two games?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a wake up call. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna say it's you gotta wipe it from your memory because everything you just said, I remember the early goal, but then after that, I don't remember what happened in a way. Like we just lost. That's it. Like it was just how it is, and we got to find a way to win and put ourselves in a position to win. And when you're down quick, it's hard, but I think that as long as there's time left on the clock, we're gonna keep fighting. So it's just uh, we can't start fighting too late. So that's kind of just the message, and we just got to be more consistent. And I think that the wake up call was good.
I know that in talking with Potts and Jimmy, they both talked about wanting to tighten up the D zone heading into this weekend's set. It's obviously it's like one of those things like you can see it and tightening it up is the goal, but like how does that take place for you guys? Like what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's just you know tightening up is just playing more connected, honestly, and it's just communicating more. And I think we got to tighten up our D zone, but also we got to tighten up the forecheck, which is all with connect, like how connected we are. It's we could be the fastest players in the league, and be everywhere in the D zone, everywhere in the forecheck. But if you're not five connected, it won't work. So I think that's the biggest thing that we've been pretty good at it, but we got to get better at it. Being connected in the D zone and all around the ice, and just kind of create more plays and really kind of possess the puck more and have shifts in the O zone, and just kind of build some momentum from little things.
How has the vibe been at practice all week?
I mean, it's been good again. Like obviously we don't want to lose, and you're not trying to lose, but you come to work and trying to get better, and uh, we're all really really good friends in this locker room, so it makes the vibes good, and the staff is also amazing, always smiling and always there for us. So yeah, I mean the vibes were good because we got Suns still came up, and we got another game coming up, and we got to get ready for.
I think the hardest thing is with the scheduling, you don't have a midweek game. So you just kind of got to sit on it. Do you think that just makes you guys all want to come out buzzing in that first period on Saturday?
For sure, for sure. I think it also just gives you more time exactly to really reset, really wipe it from your memory, and start from the ground up. You get like a lot of days of practice. You get a good work day. You get to feel the puck more, and you get to really prepare yourself for the weekend.
How do
So
you use practice, at this point of your career? Because you've got a very high skill set, man. Like that's very obvious watching your game. You clearly have put in the work younger and earlier, and obviously, with your genetics and your background, their skills were probably hammered into your game at a young age. So, like, how do you maximize practice at this point of your career?
yeah, personally, it's just about habits. I just want, to be doing everything with an intention, trying to, I can, obviously I did put the work in every day, and I'm a pretty skilled player, but I don't think I'm even nearly as skilled as I want to be yet. And so a lot to do with that. I still want to get faster, so I'm focusing a lot on that. I still want to get better at protecting the puck and cutbacks and just being a quick player. So every practice day is just another day for me to be able to practice that and really, being able to feel comfortable doing it every day and just bringing it into the game and being consistent with it. So it's just part of my game consistently. So, yeah, it's really important, obviously.
And what are your goals for the season?
Honestly, right now my goals are to going weekend by weekend. I never really put myself in a position that I got a full season goal or whatever. I
Mhm.
think I think it's thinking too far ahead. Personally, my goal right now is just playing my best hockey that I've played since 6 months ago. Then when we finished the season with the Sharks, I want to get back to feeling like I'm doing that on the ice and provide offense to and help this team win with the CUDA, and then obviously I want to make it back with the Sharks and make an impact for them, and again create some offense and bring the type of energy and speed and skill that I brought at the end of last year for that little stretch there. So yeah.
Nice. Well, I will let you go, man, because I know you've got stuff to do. But I will see you at Tech CU Arena tomorrow. All right.
Appreciate it, man. I'll see you there.